On the road, I'ma take the whole globe from them. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Tryna get it out the mud like what I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far for me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
This is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody if you ain't sure about what you want. What's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back.
this is dedicated to the get it girls. This is dedicated to the get it
I ain't like none of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Start doing the most. I just hope your
Yeah. Quedo con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo. Le PSA, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Grabamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, yeah. Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. LB, mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que estuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, yeah. Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah. Que veo con el Intomai. Yeah. LBS, you know. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the 4. And for the Pacers, Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really
who can survive the night.
So Indiana wins the tip. Siakam looking around. This one for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Here's Barrett. That was something to see. Goodness.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Toronto. Halliburton outside. Siakam against Barnes. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Oh, and the jam by Pitt.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here's Nesmith. Barrett covering. Pass to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Passes to Purtle. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Quickly against Halliburton. The pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Turner with the screen. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
You know, even with the shot clock running down, this team feels real comfortable with Turner taking the shot. He's a smart player who doesn't mind handling the pressure.
Barrett. Yes, that goes in. Barrett's got 8.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Halliburton against Quickly. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent. Flashes it down to finish the break.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Quickly against Halliburton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the inside. It's tipped. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Over Barnes. Siakam misses. Here's Toronto. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Quickly. Plays it up and banks it in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
fans, on the court is your Hype Squad.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Pacers. Right now, the sixth best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, Toronto. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Pacers trail by 4. Now, here is Halliburton. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. And there it is for him. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Raptors on defense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Olynyk is checked in for Toronto.
Kelly Olynyk.
Now, here's Nesmith. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam, that's good.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Toronto trailer. Here's Barrett into the... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. From 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Turner.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Nesmith. Driving inside. Off with the layup.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Barrett. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pacers trail by 3. Passes it to Nesmith. Halliburton looking around. Siakam outside. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 14 points for the game.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Poked away. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Timeout called the Pacers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. In third, the Pacers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Halliburton for three. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 8 points.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from quickly.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 8. No good on the triple. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Kicks it to Turner. The pass to Halliburton. Right at the free throw line. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. He's got 10.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Barrett. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton outside. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Daniels is checked in for Barnes. Dick comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quickly. McConnell against Brown. Shoots from 12. And McConnell gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Barrett. Against Indiana, he was really on his game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Good D by Siakam.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And rebounded by McDaniels.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds.
Oh, my! What a play.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 8, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Raptors on defense. 10-point lead.
2 minutes.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Free throw good, Mathurin. So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth. Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Raptors leading by 7. Barnes looking around. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's McConnell. We saw him with 10 points last game. Toppin, no one around him. And the 3-ball is good. Toppin's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Dick. That shot, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's McDaniels. He can't hit that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. From deep. Traps in the tray. Now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
A nice burst of speed from Dick there in transition. Young guys can really hustle.
Now Halliburton. He's got 13. A 3. No good on that one. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Toronto. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And here are the Raptors now. They've led by as much as 10. So for Toronto right now, they've got Bruce Brown. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the 5.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud, we'll let them hear it.
These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. Number 1, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Raptors leading by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Barnes drains it from 17 feet out. That's now 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. You know them well, the Pacers, winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. Yeah, but they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
That free throw, no good. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Toppin. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Barnes. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now, here is Halliburton. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Olynyk after Indiana gets the 3. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Passes it to Mathurin. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one good for 2.
Persistence pays. Mathurin sticking with it, and he'll have a chance to add another at the line.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Trent's checked in for McDaniels. And quickly in for Dick. Free throw good, Mathurin. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Toppin. The Raptors getting the bucket. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal. Brown outside. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Toronto leading by 12. And it's Trent off the drive. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now the pass to Toppin. Quickly against McConnell. Left side, Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. McConnell passes to Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's McConnell following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And the technical free throw is good. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Here's Mathurin. He's coming off a 34-point game against Toronto. Tapping a screen on Trent, and a wide-open look for Mathurin. Hits it from three-point range. Mathurin's got 10 points in the game.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his three ball.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. Shot clock at 5. Just his first attempt. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. It's Turner, high post. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. To the paint. That's tipped. Barnes outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. On the wing, Mathurin. Olynyk is covering. Here's Trent. Off target with the open look.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Mathurin, good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Trent. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Halliburton. From past the arc, Nembhard's shot is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Turner with the steal. Down low, here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Halliburton with it. 14 points for him. Takes the 3. And Poeltl pulls it down.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Wasted no time on that one. 14 points for Gary Trent Jr.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
At the top of the key, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Rebound by the Raptors.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 15 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Olynyk inside. Toppin's there. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3.
Second team foul.
The Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And then for Toronto, McDaniels comes in for Olynyk, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Barnes. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14. Here's Siakam. That one's in, only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Toronto calls timeout.
Bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
Checking out some numbers for Barrett. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Toronto leading by 12. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Shoots over McDaniels. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Toronto's shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pacers trail by 18. Inside, 6 feet out. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside. And 12 points for Siakam.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Trent goes in, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Offensive rebound. It's good. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Shot on the wing. That one wide left. Pacers trail by 16. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Here's Nembhard. Out to Turner, launches it, gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And Barrett slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Birtle's shot is off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mathurin attacking. Plays it up off the glass. Matherin's got 20.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Halliburton against Quickly. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Nesmith.
And so it's Toronto in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And let's talk about the first half we've seen. R.J. Barrett taking the reins in this one.
I love what I've seen from R.J. Barrett. I mean, playing his way, refusing to settle at the offensive end. Always great to see a young guy assert himself like this.
Hey, Kenny, I'm going to give you a compliment. That outfit is in the zone right now, and you're right. I love to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a burlap suit like that in a day. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Nesmith. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton, great pass to set up the lay-in. Halliburton's got 17 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. The free throw drops for Poeltl. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
But Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Siakam against quickly. Siakam's shot is off. Raptors leading by 10. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. 16 points for Siakam. Poeltl inside. Turner covering. Poeltl's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Halliburton against quickly. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, here's Nesmith. Barrett covering. Siakam misses. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Barnes. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pacers trail by 8. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target with his 3.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 21.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Barnes against Siakam. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Nemhard, defended by Trent. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Barnes. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 9. Indiana moving it around. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let's hear you go wild.
Check out Tyrese Halliburton. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Trent outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Quickly, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 13 assists. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Nemhard. Passes it to Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. And it's off from three-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And here are the Pacers now. The Raptors getting the bucket.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Quickly. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The teardrop falls in. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Here's Barrett with the drive, and Barrett slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Halliburton. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Shot's good by Turner.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nemhard the pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on quickly. And the pass to Nemhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nemhard's got 6.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Barrett, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Barrett's got 32 points. Halliburton against quickly. Pass to Turner. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Yep, it counts. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pirtle's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
That's good from Barnes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And so he hits both. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And Toronto making a change here. Olynyk checked in. Toronto calls timeout.
back of the stats for Olynyk. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Raptors leading by 11. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 10. Count it.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so here is Indiana. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Siakam. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Barrett. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
From deep, Trent. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And it's Mathurin missing. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Quickly. Buries the long-range jumper. Quickly's got 15 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Siakam outside. Indiana moving the ball over. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barrett. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. TJ McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And then for Toronto, McDaniels, he's checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quickly. Outside Mathurin. Five on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
The Pacers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first.
A tremendous score from the 2-guard spot. Mathurin is a little like Jason Richardson, former Warriors great. Perhaps Mathurin can have that same type of career, maybe exceed it.
Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Shots good by Siakam.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the dunk by Dick.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Back to McConnell. Siakam left side from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Driving the lane and finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they? Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Barnes following the score by Indiana. And it's McConnell with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Siakam inside. Working on McDaniels. Siakam misses. The baseline J. Basket good. Brown's got 6 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Siakam. 26 points for him. Toppin with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Toppin sends a screen for McConnell.
Third team foul.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
That's good from McConnell. He's off on the second. Dick wide open. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Dick. Barnes out there with Jalen McDaniel. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Brown in at the 1.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Barnes passes to Dick. takes it in, and the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin passes to Jackson. Got a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter, and it's Mathurin missing. Toronto leading by 13. Brown with it, guarded now by Jackson, and stolen by McConnell. And Barnes sends it back. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by McConnell. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside Mathurin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin hits them both. And the Raptors with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. It'll be the first of four played at home for them. And that one's good, Barnes.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now McConnell. The pass to McDermott. Mathurin with a screen for McDermott. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. making a change here. Nemhard's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Dick. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
To their benefit and credit, they've cut down on the miscues here in this second half.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Olynyk against Halliburton. A three. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one is good. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Over Poeltl. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptors leading by 21. Barnes down low. Rebounded by Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dishes it to McDermott. Puts up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And the shot is good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Down low, here's Mathurin, and that one is hammered home.
Showing off and flashing that scoring ability, Mathurin wants his team to know they can really trust him on offense.
Barnes with it. Mathurin picks him up. Count that bucket. Barnes has got 33 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Brown. From 17 feet out. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. 14 feet away. The shot's good from Halliburton. 23 points in the game.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Here's Barnes. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Nemhard. It's hauled in by Brown. Raptors leading by 21. Here's McDaniels. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pacers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Mathurin for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Poeltl's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's good from Barnes on the assist from Olynyk. Olynyk's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Nemhard, and what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves.
McDermott, bounce pass. The shot's good from Halliburton. And now it's up to 25 points for Tyrese Halliburton. And the Raptors call time here. present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Here's quickly. Trent outside. Here we go.
Oh, man. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to quickly. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's Turner, high post. Hurdles there, and that one, good. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Here's quickly. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
So dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Halliburton against quickly. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here he goes. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Passes it to Turner. Halliburton for 3. They get it back. They shoot again. And finally, that one's good.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Siakam outside. It's Turner, high post. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. Good on the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Trent outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trent's got 26 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Nembhard. Banked in off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Raptors leading by 22. And there's the pass to Barrett. Over Nesmith. Quickly tips it back in. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
And the Pacers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Some changes for Toronto. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Mathurin with the ball, picked up by Brown. Smith sets the pick for McConnell. Shot from 12. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Boucher. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Boucher's got his first points in this one. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Raptors leading by 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And he knocks down the first one. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And both free throws good for Temple. Pacers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for three. Warnock grabs the board.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
The Pacers shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Brown. Siakam for three. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the Raptors call time here. They're up by 21. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and Dick subbed in for Garrett Temple. Poke loose, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Olynyk, and he makes that one.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
No coverage that time.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Halliburton missing. And here is Olynyk. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Halliburton with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.